Yo, hello. Hey, yo, oh, big man. I forgot how to stream for a minute. Hello, everyone. I am here. I'm also gonna say hi in chat. Hi there. The music cut out really on time there. So you've been moved. You're there now, and it used to be over there. Here. Do I like this? I don't know if I like this with the camera, but it's there today. You can still see the whiteboard. That's the big thing. Whiteboard was big. I need to make sure you guys could see it. Um, Hi, welcome back. It has been a week and a half. I have been busy with just about everything. About everything. Midterms. So we're here. Thinking of closing my door. Hold on, 1 second. Yeah. Why is it hard to move from the heck? Don't die. I'm not done. Right tower fan on the whiteboard? Sure. Care what color? What color should I write it? Blue? The options are blue, green, green, red. That's where you guys can see. I was pointing over here. You can't see over there. Blue, green, red. Color. Which one? Welcome to the stream, by the way, everybody. I forgot. Oh, I forgot to take my meds. I need to take my medication. Have them? Do I have them? All of them. Okay, fine. Fine, I'll do all of them. There you go. Tower fan on there. I'm not writing fart in green. Cringe. That's cringe. I'm not writing that. But I yearn for the. That I'll do. Can you even see the full of that? No, you can't. That's okay. I don't know how much you guys can see because I can't see the full thing. There we go. Okay. Plan is I'm gonna take my meds. I'll be right back. I completely forgot before I started this. Also, where did my music go? Oh, I forgot. I don't have music in this scene. My bad. Okay. Ooh, border covering it? Well, that sucks. That's a shame. A shame. Oh well. Anyway. Okay, we're good. Anything else I need to do? Hold on. Distance real quick. A few chips and then like a granola bar before we started. We're set for awesomeness today. Oh yeah, I actually transitioned to the main. I don't remember. I don't have any. I don't think I have any service announcements. Also, the recording. I think it's. Well, one moment. Board. Board's done. Okay, we're good. Shift myself over because my camera setup's a bit scuffed. That's okay. What do I do? Oh, that's the button. Found the button. Found the button to press. Welcome. I'll explain when we get back to the main house. Hold on. So might have started a new mod pack again. Maybe did it again. Mainly because bro, I don't have the attention span for the mod packs I built also. There we go. I don't have the attention span for some of the mod packs I built, so I made one that's designed for my attention span, which is I just don't like mining an entire tree, so I have like the tree quick mine thing, and then I can also like quickly mine an entire vein. I have vein miner and stuff, but anyway, Broski's never holding up the Neil.Fun's promise stream. Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm probably gonna keep forgetting about that. I should really make a thing for that. Hold on. What is this, like the 67th? Actually, not that bad. It's not that many. I've only done like officially on stream. I've only officially done like maybe 10, and I think I'm pushing it. Like I haven't gone that far. I'm just really bad at staying consistent with one mod pack. Okay. Okay. Listen, don't blame them. Okay, I'm gonna put down. I don't know if I should write this on the stream. I feel like that would be. They have. I'll eventually remember. I swear. I swear. There's a lot of things I said I would do, and eventually I did do them. It just took me forever to get them done. Do I have an example at the moment? No, but it will happen. I swear. I swear it'll happen eventually. Oh man. I forgot I had to do that. I also said I was gonna get a video out, and then midterm week hit me, and it kind of hit like a brick. And so, yeah, I just didn't do. I didn't do the video because I have a video that I wanted to put a video on. What was it last week's? Also, this is not where any of this goes. Why is this? Anyway. I had like stuff I wanted to put out from like the last recording, or like the last stream, and I went through it, and there's just not enough stuff in it for me to actually make a full-on video for it. So I think I have a bunch of clips I'm gonna use. So that eventually will come up. But like I said, reading week, gotta go pick up my new glasses. See ya later, man. Enjoy your new glasses. I want to know more about them when you arrive. I'll be here for a bit. I'm curious on what glasses have been acquired. Also, where did I put... I'm forgetting where I put anything. Anyway, so we have... This is a create... a mod pack with create in it. Because... Ooh! Sorry, I got like really distracted real quick. This is kind of cool. Okay, I need like a roof. I'm picking up all this deep slate because I need a roof. Anyway, hi. I should probably introduce what's going on, right? Right, that's what I should do. Also, is my camera big enough? Anyone who's watching? Do I need to make my camera bigger? I'm gonna assume not. Also, why is that? Oh, my aspect ratio. No. Black. Good. Oh, but I can't fix that. Because of silly. Okay, I'm gonna pretend it did. I don't know how to fix it. Anyway. So I'm on a new mod pack that I again made. Except I made this one with the sole purpose. Why am I looking? I can look at you. You're right there. I don't know why I'm doing that again. Anyway, so I made this mod pack with the sole purpose of being a little bit easier for me, because I struggle with consistent. I look at the chat. I really should have my camera over there because I look there. Anyway, whatever. I'm tangenting. I'm also upset with my mic thing. Dear God, I'm just the worst start of a stream. I can't believe it. I'm upset because I look this way. If I look this way, you can't hear me. Hold on. Okay, we're doing some maintenance here. It'll bug me for the rest of this if I don't fix it now. Okay, I have to monitor and output. Okay, hi. Can you hear me if I look this way? Yes, you can. Okay, great. I can move on from this now. Although my filters on the output want to cut it out every once in a while. As long as I don't like mumble, I should be okay. I have to enunciate. Fancy. Anyway, so I am really bad at sticking with some stuff. This is one of the examples of a thing that I'm really bad at sticking with. So in an effort to make this as easy for me to stick with as possible, I have made a lot of the stuff that I find very tedious, no longer tedious, which... not cooperating. Anyway, which one of them is the farming of trees, the building of stuff, and I like steampunk stuff. I like gear, I guess, not really steampunk. Kind of, it's gear punk. I like gear punk. Steampunk's cool. I like gear punk. So, I made a mod pack around that. It's just create. It really is just create. So I've got a bunch of create data stuff, like all these, you know, your standard create mod pack. I just added whatever I could, including a couple extra stuff for coloring, and we got some nice little stuff, so I can make a whole bunch of cool things. And we're going with again the theme of I want to just build some cool stuff, and that's the idea. We'll just cut deep slate. Intriguing. Anyway, so that's what we're doing, and that is currently the plan. What I'm doing right now in the world is unironically waiting to stream, which is why I am, the plan is today is I want to build up this house, because too long in all of my series do I not build a house, so today we're going to do so. I need to figure out what I'm doing for the top of this. Like, what is my roof aesthetic, if you would. And I'm thinking deep slate bricks. I don't really have a good reason why, just, I don't know, it seemed like a good idea. I'm in a really cool part of the forest. It has, like, I was going to say 2 of my favorite trees, but I don't like birch at all. Birch, I hate birch. So, it does have dark oak, which I love. Dark oak is one of the best trees in the game. It is great. I love dark oak. All of us should love dark oak collectively. It is one of the greatest. So, I figured that these stairs would work nicely with it. And I have built this, like, triangle thing that, you know, supposed to represent a roof. Whether or not it actually looks like a roof when I'm done, that's a completely separate story. But figure that out. Okay, but I should say I haven't done much. And, like, typical for when I start these mod packs when I make them, I haven't done much without you guys being here. So what the equivalent of what I've done is grab a bunch of resources. I haven't actually made very much yet. I literally just before I started stream, when I was just playing a little bit of this, I just got diamond stuff. So we are not that far ahead. I'm not that far ahead. Also, studio mode is actually bugging me because it's fine. You know what? It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, and we don't have to worry about it. Did I do this wrong? Okay, does the roof go over? Do I put the stairs in between this roof section, or do I put it on top of? Because I don't actually know. If I do this, that'd be weird? That'd be odd? I guess it depends on the style I'm going for, but I feel like this would be better, no? I feel like this would look better, just in general. Which means I'm gonna have a giant gap. Okay, you know what? I'm doing a style that's not this one. Oh, and one thing I do like about the mod pack so far, copper scaffolding is genius. I really wish I had thought of copper scaffolding in any other capacity, because copper scaffolding is kind of great. It solves a issue I have with normal scaffolding, which requires bamboo, unless you want to go hunt for it. Kind of not the easiest thing to get. Anyway, I ramble, but I mean, like, you watch YouTubers to be rambly about random stuff that nobody cares. So you know what, you're here for this. Though I do have some news. I realized I said I didn't have any service announcements. I typically do actually have at least one service announcement to make, and that you know, I say that and then immediately forgot my own service announcement. So I'm going to just say I didn't have a service announcement because I completely forgot what it was. Yeah, I don't know. I'm real. I have no idea. Well, anywho, I don't really want it to go this far. I realize now that I actually need this part to be different. Hold on. I was thinking and trying to speak at the same time, and that doesn't always work well for me. The idea is I want this to be, like, have one part of it over here. Well, let me... Okay, so, like, I want this part of the roof to be here, and then an angled... across there. Anyway, so I need to go and grab the dark oak I have in here. Where are you? Oh, there you are. I'm feeling sleepy. I know that's not me actually being tired. Under medicated. That's okay. Is this where it is? Yes. I believe here over the left. I think probably here's the most sense. This is gonna be 1, 2. Only one, because let's be consistent here, yeah? 1, 2. I think this will look okay. I don't know if this is gonna look good. We'll find out. 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, this is a pretty big roof for this section, but not too unexpected, to be honest. I think this is gonna look weird. I think this will look weird if I do it like this. What I might do instead is have this one be the... That's gonna look weird too. Also cool. Oh, no, I think this would look less weird. No. I don't know. Well, you know, we'll just try it. It was bad and I redo it later. Which I probably won't end up doing, but you know. Forgot to get the scaffolding. I realized I meant to go in and grab the scaffolding as well as the oak. I just kind of forgot. Okay, hold on. Let me grab the scaffolding. The block. So I have to remember that I have a blocks chest. Yeah, whatever. The area around my house is pretty decently lit, so it should be able to be not dead. Okay. 2. Could be one more there, but I'm gonna do a quick check. Not sure. Okay. No. No. Give me. I have tree chop down. I really don't need it breaking half of my house. Thank you very much. That is not a requirement. Sure, I wasn't this tired. I'm tired now. All of a sudden. Okay. Yeah, this works, I think. We'll find out. I'm gonna do the main set of things. That's not helpful English. Also, I'm gonna, you know what, birch tree, you need to disappear. I'm gonna get rid of you. Because you're in the way. Okay. I think that could look okay. You know, I think that can be okay. Oh, that is the one nice thing about the ones from Create. They do that, and they don't actually, they can be freestanding, which is kind of great. Alright. So, 1, 2. This is like the first side. Is that what you would call this? This is not really like a side, per se. I know I'm just going insane. Okay, so I do actually want to say, in a minute, I do actually have somewhat of a plan for what I want to do in this area, which is very uncharacteristic for me in building, but I actually have a plan this time. Over here, there is a nice little, in between, river-esque thing. my plan is I'm gonna make like an artificial river from here to like here-ish, and make make a pond. Wait a minute, hold on. Clear this area, delete it, get rid of it. Make a pond, river to here, out to the lake, and then I put a water wheel with like a wheelhouse connected to the house. This is the greatest idea. Okay, that's the plan for today, and then we can start create because I need like a water wheel. Create. Well, I don't need a water wheel, but I need a water wheel for create. So we are gonna do. The house is the first thing though. I want to get the house done because like I know myself well. If I start getting into tech before I build my first house, I might not ever stop. We might not have a house by like anywhere. Oh my god, it is you, What is that in the username? No, first time chatter. What is your username? Who? You can't even. The name is in the subscribe button. It's right there. Which, if you had subscribed, you would know how to spell my name. You should go do that. You should go check the subscribe button for my name so you know how to spell it, and then while you're there, you know, you might as well subscribe. Anyway, hey, welcome to the chat. That was very aggressive salesmanship there for someone who just showed up. Ah, this is great. I love doing this. The greatest thing ever. Oh, hey, Apex, welcome. I didn't recognize. Oh, you changed your username, so I didn't recognize you. I recognized the Apex though. You're a long time. You're a long timer. I could never forget you, Apex. Only your new name. But now that I know it's your new name, I know who you are. I know who you are. I know what atrocities you've committed. I can... Well, I can't actually. There's a camera there. Well, I can see... I can feel the burden of your sins through the camera. They are heavy. Hey, welcome. We're building a house. Welcome to GHERKIN stream. We're building a house. I'm an OG. You are one of the OGs. I am, I'm on well, okay, I guess it's a vacation. It's not really a vacation, though. I'm on, like, a reading week. I'm on the time, this is the time I'm supposed to be studying. I am not doing that currently. If you couldn't tell. We don't talk about Tyler. No, we don't talk about Tyler. Why? Wait, why don't we talk about Tyler? Did I miss an episode? I might have missed a season. My bad. Why don't we talk about Tyler again? Also, why are stairs so dumb? I hate stairs. Wow. Hey, listen. Okay. I hate stairs, but it's okay. I need to. Okay, hold on. No, I'm done. I'm done dealing with this. I'm going down the ladder. Hold on. I'm pretty confident I have a copper wrench that allows me to rotate blocks. I don't want to deal with this. Oh. No, don't tell me. I might have to actually install this mod because I don't want to deal with this. I had a mod that let me rotate things. A wrench. I don't... what do you study? I like how I had to think about that. That was wild. I shouldn't have had to think about that. Electromechanical engineering is my field of study. It's I'm in college, not the university version of engineering, which is what most engineering fields are. No, I'm in the college variant. But it's a vibe. But last week was kind of killer. It was a heavy week last week, and that's why I wasn't anywhere. I did want to stream last week. I'm gonna be real, I did, but like it was midterms. I was done. I was cooked. I didn't have any energy for anything last week, except for more studying because I had to. I didn't really get a choice in that. But nah, last week was heavy with a capital H. But I'm out of it now, and I'm luckily gonna have some time because I do have other side stuff I do. Also, this tree is again in my way. I'm gonna have to fix that problem. But I've been enjoying the study. I have some stuff I'm doing related to that I'm not sure you guys are going to see the effect of unless you go looking. I have some plans for the future. Actually, you know what? I don't mind linking the two channels. I plan to make a side channel that I'm not going to really advertise here per se until like I feel like I want to go to it, because it's a very different like topic that I'm doing there. But I wanted to make a channel specifically like a more educational channel than video games, because I really do like, you know, doing stuff like doing the stuff I do, and I feel like I could at least bring some light. I help people already in my classes, like my own friends, so you know, it feels like a good fit. But I have enough issues right now with finding the time to do one YouTube channel, so I'm kind of skeptical if I should do two. But it'd probably end up being more like a partial study, because putting together something to help would probably help me learn. But it'll be interesting. I don't know. I haven't decided what I'm doing with that yet, or if I'm even gonna do it at all. Have you decided yet? I'm still deciding. Oh my god, he's a teacher. I am not a teacher. I am not a teacher. Let's get that clear right now. I'm not a teacher. I am just a man who studies a field that he really enjoys, and that I cannot be classified as a teacher. If you do, I'd probably watch though. That's fair. Like, I'm sure a lot of people, like a lot of the people that who watch me in general, a lot of the people, because my community is more tight knit in general. I can't imagine most people wouldn't from this channel watch it, even if they're not fully 100% interested. But it's like, I haven't even figured out what I'm doing for it yet. I have other stuff I need to do. I'm a relatively busy person, depending on what's going on that particular moment in time. Today I have some time, but even today I have other stuff that's today. Like, this is like the one time today, I think. Yeah, like this is the main time today that I have like free. I have stuff that's happening later tonight. I might come back on later tonight anyway, because I realize that I could kind of just stream whenever, and whoever shows up, kind of thing. So when I play this next, I can just put on the stream. Which means you might get a few more during this week of me just playing. But I don't know. I haven't decided how this is working yet. Anyway. I miss my mine. The mine's over here. So I do have a mine, and this mine is huge, by the way. This mine is absolutely huge. I haven't explored all of it yet. It just keeps going. But I need more deep slate, so I need more deep slate. Yeah, because like, here's the thing. I play video games a lot, like almost all the time. The reason I started YouTube was, one, because I wanted to make people's days better, and two, like, I'm playing the game anyway. I might as well be like slightly more productive by putting it somewhere. So that's what this is. So I'm like, I could just stream. Like, I don't have any particular reason not to stream at a certain time when I'm playing. There's just some games I prefer not to. Like, Minecraft is a great game to do. I might do Age of Wonders soon. But other than that, you know, there's a few games that I keep myself. Like Hollow Knight. I'm going through Hollow Knight right now. Great game. Working on it, at least. It takes some time. I'm playing it a bit slower. But Hollow Knight has been great so far. I don't plan to stream it or record it or anything. Just because I want to enjoy it. And the best way for me to enjoy it is to play it myself. At least once. I can always go after. And then I can play it on stream after I do my first run on my own. I have other games like Necess, which just got their 1.0 update, which I am excited for, because Necess looked like a really cool game. I just thought it needed a little bit more time in it. Like, it wasn't done yet. It was getting there, but they've added like infinite world gen now. That's not just like moving between islands. It looks like they've done a really good job of making the 1.0 a 1.0. It was already like a really well-featured game on the bat. But I'm looking into doing that one on stream, because that is in my genre, and I actually like the game. Pretty good one. I think they did a good job. I have other games. What's it about? What's what about? I said like a couple of things there. What, Hollow Knight? I can say both, actually. I'll explain both, because I don't know anyone who doesn't know about Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight is such a big game. I can't imagine you don't know Hollow Knight, so I'll explain Necess. Necess is basically like, take Terraria and combine it with Minecraft with RimWorld. Like, with the colony simulation, like, colony management and like, colony sim of RimWorld. Take all three of them and smash them together in a star, and you get Necess. It's a great game. I think they did a really good job of like, combining Terraria bosses with Minecraft creativity and building, and then added, like, colony sim. I think they did a good job. I had a few issues when I first was playing it, but they seem to have ironed out a few of them, and I hope there's like a few things I hope they have improved. Like, once you make the first crafting table, it sounds beautiful. It is really good. I actually really enjoyed it. Like I said, I had a few issues with the way, like, once you make the first, here, I'll give you an example of one of my issues. One of my issues was they have a bunch of different crafting tables. Like, they have anvil and just a normal crafting table, carpentry bench, which is great, but there's a whole slew of items and stuff that I just don't know how you're supposed to craft. Like, beyond iron, like, I got to iron equipment, and beyond iron equipment, I have no idea how you progress item crafting. Like, there's nowhere that tells you at all. And it was kind of like, I don't know what to do. Do I have to go fight a boss? Do I have to go, do I have to go explore for these items? And it's like, it was good, and I liked the way the game was laid out. I thought the sounds were good, the fighting was good, the crafting, all that was good, but it was missing either an instructional portion, or the tools to find out where you need to go. Like, it was just missing a little bit. It was enough that I'm like, I sat there, I was like, I don't know, you can't find it online? That's the problem. When I was doing it originally, I couldn't find it online. Either that or I didn't search it very well. But it did seem genuinely pretty. I didn't see very much about it. Like, it's not, Necess isn't like a really well, I can't say that because I don't actually know. I don't remembering it being well covered. Yo, JT Crow, I don't know who you are. If you happen to be someone I know in real life, because I know there's one of my friends that was saying that they were going to hop on if they saw me streaming, and I forgot to tell them not to say my actual name. It's not like people don't know what my name is yet, but welcome. So if you're that person who I know, don't say my name or I'm gonna murder you. I'm joking. Don't actually murder. YouTube, I'm not supporting the murdering of people. I'm supporting the murdering of friends. No. Welcome to the stream. I don't actually recognize your username, so you must be new. You must be a new chatter. So welcome nonetheless. Unless someone's changed their name, which happens a lot on my streams. Anyway, we were just chatting about Necess, a game I plan to play on one of the streams at some point. I downloaded it today and I was gonna play it. I was like, oh man, I have a stream to do. I watched you like half a year ago. Oh, welcome back. I don't remember your name, and I'm sorry, but welcome to the stream. Nice to see you. Nice to see a person. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. That's the word I'm looking for that I couldn't find. Anyway, yeah, so I was just saying, Necess is a game I want to play because it is now in 1.0. Looks like it's going to be pretty good. It looked pretty... I also don't remember you. People come and go. I'm not a big name. I'm just a mini GHERKIN in a big world. You know what I mean? I'm just here having a vibe. I'm enjoying the first day of not being in midterms. You know how you have, most of you are in school, like my demographic is mostly younger. The day after having the big midterms all done, God, it's heaven. All of you, I bet you know that. You know that it's heaven. I'm a vibe right now. I could not be any. I am happy to be here, building a house and talking about games. You have no idea. Oh, it was such a stressful week. I hope you'll become big. You deserve it. That is so kind of you. I hope. I don't know if I want to become. I want people. I don't know. I've always found that hard to. I don't necessarily want to become big. I want to become something people can go to when they need to just watch someone be silly or goofy. But I hope I make it far enough to impact someone. Like, to make people feel a little bit brighter some days. That would mean the world to me. You know? And so that's my goal. I don't I'm very inconsistent, so I hope you're on. Your house looks great. Oh, thank you. I've been trying to get better at building because it's not something I'm really good at. It's so humble. I'm not. It's just what I'm here for. Like, genuinely. Like, oh, it would just be so awesome. It'd be. Ooh, I almost fell. Let's not die. But I appreciate your kind words. I hope I can get the chance to make people feel better. That's what I'll say. But thank you. I'm in a really cool biome. I love dark oak, so I wanted to build something that like a little bit more darker. I'm trying to work on my building because I've never been really good at building. It's because I don't have the patience most of the time. So I've been doing my best recently just to do a little bit more building and decorating to make things look a little, because it makes me want to stay in the world more, because I'm trying to make it so I don't jump between mod packs. So we're trying here. We're trying to get me to stay with this mod pack that I built, just in case for GT. This is the mod pack I built that I'm trying my best to keep myself playing the game. It's not like I don't like Minecraft. That's actually the opposite of the problem. I just Eevee brain go. What I mean? So anyway, this is the house. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I need some help here. What do I put in this gap? Like, what my plan is, I'm gonna give you the grand scheme. Okay, bed upstairs in the attic. I feel like that's a better place for the bed. All this stuff I'm gonna have like something down here. I don't know what's down here yet. I'm gonna figure that out later. I think I might have like a connection to the thing I'm planning over there, but anyway. But I need to figure out what goes up here. Do I just use more oak? I feel like I should use another material. It's like having oak up here. Like oak goes up here. Like, it's too much oak. Like, I have oak on the bottom. Do I have a different material on the top? Or just more oak? You know what I could do? Okay, so oak, but like I need to make sure the floor is still the birch, because if I don't do birch on the floor, it's just gonna look like an oak box on the inside, and I don't like that idea. Wait, even better, I don't add anything. I have like this nice little like attic loft looking thing. Okay, we're gonna cook. Hold on. How do I do this? Make it look not terrible. I think I want to do like an attic loft is what I'm thinking. How I'm gonna pull that off, bear with me, I don't know yet. I'm still cooking. Do I have any oak? Where did all my oak go? Where's oak? Apparently I didn't make any more oak. Okay, just grab a few of these. Okay, we need more oak. Plant. And I do have the crouch speed up. So I'm just gonna do a little dance. I'm gonna do a little dance for you guys. You and the tree are gonna dance right now. Normally you gotta pay for this stuff, but I'm just so kind. Free. Oh god. Okay. Tree has been cut. I need a bunch of these, so let's get to cooking here. Or tree. Okay. I wonder if this counts all logs, or is it just gonna do one tree? Oh, it would be nice if it did all the logs. It does do all the logs. That's kind of actually great. That's actually kind of good. Hold on. Wait, I can expand. Wait, how many? Did I only get 3 saplings? What? What? Why did it only give me 3 saplings, chat? Did I like disappoint the gods or something? Like what happened here? They just decided they didn't want to give me enough saplings to do another one. Okay, fine. Can't believe it. Can't believe they do this to me, chat. Okay, there we go. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Minecraft. I want enough to replant, Minecraft. And give me enough to replant. Planted. Okay. This is going to be a lot of, like, this. But I find this easier to do than just waiting for the trees to take, like, 10 years to, you know. That was always annoying for me. They just don't give as much saplings when I do it like that. Weird, chat. Anyway, I found it, I just don't like waiting sometimes. Like, you can call me, like, what would you call someone that just doesn't like waiting? Impatient? If it was just impatience, that'd be something else, but I know it's not just impatience. I'm partially okay, that's not true. I am just partially impatient. But I also like, you know, I'm on stream. Like, I don't want to be sitting here waiting for a tree to go for 5 years. I'd rather be building and talking. So, you know, we take sacrifices sometimes like that. Okay. So I need birch. I came up all this way not to, and forgot to grab birch. I'm the smartest man alive. All right. Birch. There's the birch. I have more than I'll ever need because I don't like birch. It's better than acacia. I will admit, birch better than acacia, but not by much. Not by much. Raining. I wish it were raining for me. I love rain. Where's my oh, you know what? We put the stairs across here. Hold on. I need more music options. You know what? That's what I need. I have to look up some music that is copyright free. I want some more music options. You know what I mean? More music options would be kind of great. I can just go grab some from the YouTube. Oh, you know, I should grab from my own playlist. Because I have a few songs on my playlist I would love to have on here. Okay, so eventually I plan to like put an actual elevator here. I think. No, an elevator seems a little excessive for my house. Maybe I won't do that. Maybe that's a little excessive. But that should be good, I think. Let's grab a... Okay, how do I want to do these, like, giant holes? Or not holes. More like giant gaps. My thought was something like an actual, like... Because I want a rafters feel, right? So if I do something like this... I don't like that too much. What do we think? What do I think would work here? Like maybe lower? Here. Oh, maybe that. Maybe it just can be as simple as having that. No, maybe it doesn't need to be any more complex. And I could do like a... I want to do something inside. How did that happen? Okay, well, I do want to sleep because I don't want monsters spawning. I thought I was going to make that. I didn't. Okay, I need to shift my light position. Yeah. In here we go. Up we go. This way. I need to fix, where is it? There you are. You cannot do this to me. You need to not be that. There we go. Okay. Great. So back in here we are. I want it to be like, so I want the rafters aesthetic. I'm thinking a good way to do that would be to do something like this and have like a rafter system up here as if like it's holding up the roof kind of thing, because that's what how you would have it in a house. have like a system. Like that maybe? Oh, and then it's like a naturally, oh, it's like a double inset. What is it? This music just came out of nowhere. Hold on. This is randomly very intense. Okay, this one's a bop. Great. Okay, cool. Anyway. Okay, I'm gonna model this side of the house real quick. I'm gonna look. Okay, so if we're following that, then we'd make it like 4 space. So where? That doesn't work out very well. Does it work? Actually, yes, it does work. Oh, great. That's beautiful then. One on the opposite side. That's not. I don't like it. This is no bueno. I don't like it. How do I fix you? I'm gonna put this here. I think. There's no good way to do that. Okay, so each exit needs to have like this support it. That's not where I want to go. By the way, these copper scaffolding, I love this copper scaffolding. This is one of my favorite additions right now. I don't like this. Like this, it's not right. I don't know what to do about it though. What do I do about that? Like, okay, it should be on the corner, but if I put it on this corner, it doesn't work very well. Like, it doesn't match this side. Unless I do this side the same way, but then I have a double spacing where this is a single. I could do both. I could do this and this. But that just looks bad. Is it just me? Is it all in my head? It might just be all in my head. Also, hey, I meant to ask, I should have asked this before. Is the camera like big enough? I can't like see what it looks like from your guys' perspective. So if someone, just tell me if the camera looks like it needs to be bigger or smaller or something. I doubt it needs to be smaller, but it could need to be bigger. Idea. Okay. Instead, no. Okay, sorry, that's home phone. I don't like this. I don't like it. I don't like it, chat. It's not right. It's not where it's supposed to be. Throws off the whole thing. Okay, wait, but does it? Does it? You know, it's not as bad as I thought it was. I thought it looked worse than I think it actually is. I think that's okay. Okay. It bugs me a little bit, but it's not. When I put the rest in, it doesn't bug me as much as I thought it would. So I think I can accept this. I still don't like the general look of up here though. I don't want this to just be empty. I need to put something here, but let's look at it from the outside. We need to look at it from the outside. We need multiple perspectives. Can't just look at the same perspective. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I think it's nice. I just need to figure out what to fill it with, and I think unironically oak would not be a terrible thing to fill that with. We're gonna try 2 different ways to do oak in this one. The more flat or the 3D version. I'll share what I mean. Like I can put it one back, but that would kill the space in this area. But I think I'm gonna have to put it like this. At least if I do it like this, then I do actually have. Oh, I just blocked my only exit. Okay, we'll head out through the normal door then. Okay, scaffolding, let me through. Go. I need to quickly fix the side. Is it too flat? Is it too flat? Oh. I don't think that works. Do I have like a... I have an idea. Oh. Hold on. Am I caps? I do have caps locks. Wall. What walls do I have to work with here? Because I think a wall would solve this. Like a good wall could do it. But I need the right one. Calcite, maybe? See, oh, a blackstone. Blackstone wall would do it. Because blackstone would fit the rest of the house. And it'd be just different enough in color that I think would do fine. But I don't have blackstone because I need to go to the nether. So what? This is a hard problem. I could do tough. I think tough would also look weird, but I think it would look less weird. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't. Tough. Do I have enough tough to make anything? Yes. Ooh, and there's some nice looking tough in here. But it's still gonna come off as very flat. Unless I do a tough brick wall. A tough brick wall could do it. But I need more tough. In here? No, I have to go get it. Okay. Okay, I actually unironically need to use the washroom. I'll be right back. Give me a moment, and I'll be right back. I return, and I remember. Welcome back. I'm gonna go quickly yell at my friend. Asked me to. Anyway, I am back. Oh, sorry everybody. Washroom was required. I need tough, I said, right? Tough. It can't be too hard to get. I can just take a quick trip. Just a quick trip over to Tough Town. I think a tough wall would work. And make it look okay. Like I said, I want the rafter aesthetic, but I don't want it to look, you know, I don't want it to look bad. But I think what I might do is I might do it like a side. Like I'm gonna have the pillars going up, holding up the roof, and then I'll have like a bracing across them. And that should help. I think it'll help. But I'm not 100% sure. Oh my gosh. My stomaching. I'm okay, I swear, but stomach does not want to believe that. I could also try andesite. You know what? Let's do. I'm gonna have to collect a lot of andesite anyway. Let's collect some. Let's not collect this andesite because it's the andesite I used to get back up. Let's go see if I can find ideally both andesite and tough so that I can actually build the house of my dreams. Okay, so that is. Is there any andesite nearby? For happenstance? Wow, this is okay spot. It has gravel, which immediately makes me sad, but you know, gravel's okay. Anyone who tells you gravel's okay doesn't know what gravel is. Gravel's the thing of... Ooh, iron. Gravel's the thing of doom and destruction. I will not... Oh god, stop. No. GOG is trying to update. Leave me alone. BOG would like to update, and I unfortunately do not wish to update it right now. I'm a little busy, just a tad busy. I came here for andesite and tough, right? Yeah, I came here for andesite and tough. I need andesite for other stuff too. So I might have to, I'm gonna have to get extra andesite. I don't know how much tough I'm gonna need. I don't want to get too much in case I don't actually like it. I don't want to waste my time getting tough, like a couple stacks of tough that are just gonna sit in my chest for like forever. So let's not waste too much time doing that. I'm gonna grab some extra deep slate. Is there any andesite down here? It does not look like it. I'm gonna have to go back up to the andesite area. This is very suspenseful music from me mining in a cave. God, I hope nothing bad happens. Why did I say that out loud? You never say something like that out loud. Okay. My table's wood. Knock on wood. Nothing bad will happen. Everything's gonna go as planned. Andesite. Let's go. Let's go. I know this seems like it's not a big thing, but if I remember correctly, and if it's still the same create that was very similar to previous creates I've played, it is andesite hungry as hell. So I'm gonna need a lot of andesite. A stack will probably not be enough andesite for me to actually do anything because it takes a lot of andesite. So for the moment, we're gonna grab a lot of andesite. Especially because I might use some of it to build. Yes, I'm mining around that lapis. I have chosen specifically that I don't really want to mine the lapis right now. I don't have a lot of inventory. This should be enough, right? Surely this is enough for the moment. Surely. We're gonna try, I think tough is gonna be a better one. But if I don't like that, we'll try andesite after. I think that should fix my problem. Hopefully. One hopes. One would hope that it would fix my issues. Jump. I need a better way to get into this mine. Because I jump a lot here. I have to do like parkour. If I had to do that parkour while being chased by a creeper, I don't know if I could. Also, it's nighttime. Please, no. I'm not too worried about nighttime. Not like I'm on hard or anything. But still, I'd prefer not to be blown up. Anyway, so, of the games I'm playing right now, Hollow Knight was one of them, but I was busy, so I didn't get a chance to go any further. I've gotten to... Oh god, what is the... is it Hornet? Is that her name? The one that the new game's based off of. The new game, Silk Song. Ooh, it's firing so vehemently. You guys are kind of aggressive. I'm kind of I'm happy about that. Anyway, I got past her. Yeah, that's the name. I believe their name is Hornet, but I don't actually remember. I got past them, at least the first time. They didn't actually die, so I get the feeling I'm gonna run into them again. So I did the first time, but that was fun. That was good. I like Hollow Knight. I think it's a really good game. I look forward to continuing to play it. I'll actually probably be playing it during the week. Maybe I'll. Nah, I want to do it. If I were, I would want to do it on stream, but I want to do the first run myself. I'm sure those of you who have played it probably understand. It's kind of like one of those things that you kind of got to experience, and it's a better experience when done alone, at least for the first time. Okay, we're trying out Tough. I do not know if I'm going to think highly of this, but there's only one way to find out. I think I placed that wrong. I did place that wrong. Okay, well, that's terrible. I don't like that very much, but that's like, I can fix that pretty easy. Let's go see. I think this is a bit out of place. Okay. No, it's not too bad. I was worried it's like a darker gray. That'd be really out of place with the setup I have with the rest of the dark bricks on the top. Actually, not too bad. Okay. Okay. That's a skeleton just hanging over there. I'm gonna have to beat him up. But that's good. Okay, I'm gonna go beat up the skeleton and then we'll make more. Where did he... Oh, you hid behind it. Perish. Okay. So Tough is in fact good. I don't have to use andesite for it, which is even better because I'm gonna need a lot of andesite. I can't really afford to be wasting it. Andesite, put that all in there, and then we're gonna make a bunch more Tough walls. Luckily, Tough is like a pretty easy resource to grab, so I'm not too worried about using it. Okay, so what I was talking about earlier, I'll figure out what to do with that. Oh my god, I need to... This is a certified pro moment. Oh my god, okay. Get down, get... There we go. This is driving me insane. I'm going insane. I'm going cuckoo. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I forgot my camera's over there now. I hate stairs. I hate stairs. This is why I don't do roofs, by the way. I hate roofs. It's not that I don't like how they look. I just hate the setup for Minecraft roofing. Minecraft roofing kind of sucks. The stairs are just not fun to work with. Okay. It's really testing my patience today. Okay. This one's just gonna have one in the middle. Two. Or I do in fact need more scaffolding. I don't have more, but I can make it. You know, I don't have many other uses for copper. Yoink. Like, I don't. There, other than like the water, like the pipe stuff in Create, there's not many other uses for copper at the moment because I'm not playing the new update, which is pretty cool. I will admit the new update's pretty cool. Have I really played with it much? No, not really. I haven't really had the moment, but I do probably plan to come and play on. Whoa, my English, it is failing. I do plan to go and play. I lost the train. It's gone. The train has left the station. Why is there birch saplings in my block chest? Get out of here. Anyway, I do plan to go and maybe do vanilla, but like I keep switching between things. I swear we might not switch off this one. I'm not gonna make any promises because I know myself well enough to know that might change. I do have some games I need to play from viewers too, but I'm saving one of them. There's one viewer out there I haven't seen in a while that suggested me a game. It might have been Berkshire, but I don't think so. I remember you suggested a game. I have it. I actually did buy it. I've downloaded it. But it's a spooky game. I'm gonna have to wait, and there's some people who are gonna think that they're the ones who I'm talking about. They're not. I bought Locomotive 115, I believe is the name. I can hold on. Where's Steam? Oh, did I close? No, I couldn't have closed Steam because I have OBS. Yeah, Locomotive 115, which sounded. I was suggested it by someone. I don't remember who though. In a bit, but I finally actually got to looking into it, and so I got it. It did seem genuinely interesting, so we have it. I just have to kind of play it. It is on the list of things to do, and I think I'm gonna do it towards Halloween. Maybe we'll do a horror game live stream. What all the YouTubers do around that time. We'll do some horror games. Maybe I'll go revisit some of the games people have been telling me to play that I keep forgetting to play. And we'll see though. I don't know what I'm doing for that yet. I definitely want to do something. Because, you know, it's fun. We like Halloween. Maybe I should dress up. Oh, I don't know what to dress up as though. I don't really have a costume in mind. It's been a bit since I've done like a lot of Halloween stuff. Also, I love this area. I think I made a good choice by having a rafters looking area. I think this is beautiful. Sorry, this is a bit of a side note, but I kind of dig it. So it would be kind of nice to have like a little thing here, I think. But it kind of makes the space a little cramped. I don't know if I need it. What I might do, however... Oh, no. Even better, we do something like this. It's gonna look a bit weird, but I think I might like having the shape better. Okay, anyway, you guys can tell me. Those of you who watch the VODs, if you don't watch the VODs, you should go watch some of them. I know they're long videos, but I don't know. I should timestamp some of them. But I want to figure out a system for that, because I'm not really good at recording and then editing. Anyway, I like this. It looks okay. Let's look at it from the outside. I'm going to remove some of these. Oh, I need a stairway up. Actually, we'll keep the inner ones. I want to get rid of the outside hopper, because it's not needed anymore. Then technically this has a awning. We need to have dark oak. Is that all that needs to be done here? I think so. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay, let's grab the rest of the upper scaffolding. And I think the last one's over here. Yeah. Let's look at the house. Okay. I know it's like it's nothing on the level of like Grian, but we weren't expecting that. I like this. I think this is good. If I were to make a modification, I need to add something to the slopes there. Maybe like slabs. Because they're a little barren, I think. And it's a little too perfect. Like if Green were to look at this, I bet I know what he would say is it's too perfect, but I like it. I think it's okay. I think for a first house, I think it's passable. I think it's a passable house, and I can now empty my inventory, maybe build some stairs, and then we'll move on to a different project, which I already know what the next project is. This is not the right chest for this stuff. Just want to let y'all know. This chest is for nature, specifically. Blocks go in here. I'll keep this on me for the moment. Way. See, unfinished ores. There. Okay. We're gonna move the bed up into the attic, which is where I wanted to put it for now. I want to do a bit more decoration in general, but for now, this should be okay. Get rid of the scaffolding. And then add like a floor there, because I think that's going to look terrible if I don't. Great, okay. What do I want to do for stairs? Right now, I think we're just going to do a very simple set of stairs. Maybe I will actually make use of a little bit of the andesite. Make some andesite stairs. Also, this side needs light. This, and then stone brick. Small stone brick. I think, yeah, we'll do cut. Oh, this one could look good though too, but I feel like this is more like a mine like aesthetic, so we're gonna do a bit more normal-ish. This is like an incredibly scuffed stairway. Hold on. Wait a minute. This is not... that's actually not terrible. It definitely needs some improvement, but not too bad. Entire area kind of needs a little bit of improvement. This door is kind of cramped. I can't accept this. I can do it the opposite way. I can have it start up there. Ooh, no I can't, because that doesn't work. That's worse. Okay. I can do something like this. That works. Okay. A little bit silly to get up it, but it doesn't block the door in like crazy. Not bad. Something like this. Make it look somewhat decent. Yeah. Okay, I like this. Okay, let's see. Create does have some stuff at H. Like these. This stuff, like the big doors, like the decoration doors. I should look into how to get them. So we can do copycat blocks, which I think I want to do. Wait, I forgot we have copycats. This is like the if anybody has ever played like old school mod packs that had carpenter's blocks, that's this stuff. This is all going to be a decor stream, by the way. Like, if you came here hoping for more than just me messing around with cool stuff like this, I'm sorry to tell you, we're doing this because this is fun. Vertical stairs. The possibilities right now. The possibilities are endless. Copycat plane. Okay. Now that I've realized we can do copycat stuff, wait, can I? I should actually check if I can. But I don't know what it's made of. Oh, just zinc? Oh. Oh, it's just zinc. Oh, that's easy. I have plenty of that stuff. And that stuff is like all over the place in mines. Look, I have like a stack in 22. Okay. We do also want to make like a create smelter at some point. But we're doing something I almost never do in these in Minecraft. Trying to fix that, but doing it is building more. Like I should build more and focus a little bit more on building cool structures to house stuff instead of just like, you know, throwing down a water wheel in the middle of nowhere. So with copycat though, what can I do with that? Okay, I need to think about this logically. What can I do with that? I mean, it would be a good solution to my problem with this being too that. But if I did like the, what is it? The copycat slope, and I put slopes, it would look weird. Because right now, I'm not using like the slopes for the side of the building either. I feel like having slopes on the roof would look a little odd. Though I won't use those here. I might use them for something else later. But you could use the beams. The beams could be kind of cool. Depends on how you can place it. What's a bite? What the hell's a bite? Properties and materials in them. Hold left alt to fill all parts. How does this work? Is this also multi-space? I've never seen any of this. Find, rotate. Okay, so we need a wrench. We need to get a wrench. Like, even if I don't start, like, full create stuff, I kind of need a wrench now. Board. There are so many things to look at. We're going to be here a while, chat. Pressure plates, that's fine. Slabs. Vertical step. What's the difference between a vertical step and a beam? They look, like, identical. There's big doors. Are these just one door or multiple? No, they're big. Oh, there's so many opportunities here. Okay, we're gonna need to get some zinc because this is all made with zinc. And we have a catwalk too. I can have a catwalk. Box. Wait, hold on. What does it mean by box? Is the box not just a block? We're gonna have to find out. Folding door. Sliding door. Interesting stuff over here. Oh. Yeah, we have some exploring to do, everybody. Okay. Zinc though. Grab a few things. This turned into the zinc moment. Zinc. Okay, so a few things we want to grab. So we want a bite, because I want to know what a bite is. What is a bite? Grab one bite. Grab some beams, because I'm very curious what a beam is. Having a block would be kind of useful because I'm curious. Ghost block, I can pretty much understand. Folding door, I'm very interested in what a folding door does. So I can know what the other ones do. Half panel. Half panel. Half layer. So many things to look at. Okay, let's grab. Just grab like a panel. I think these are like bits. Like these are things you can make like really detailed stuff with. Let's look at a. Oh, that's just a normal shaft. I know what that does. And it's nice that you can make any texture of them. That's kind of useful. Slopes. Let's make some slopes just to test out what they do. What else was I interested in? Also, let's make it just a chain. You know what I mean? And some steps. Great. So we have a bunch of stuff to test now. Okay, let's make a... I don't really have a lot of room in here. Let's do it out here. Okay, so folding door. That's pretty cool. And so, okay, hold on. Before we get any further with that, let's make a wrench real quick. Make a wrench. If I can find it. Ooh. It needs golden sheets. Okay, I can't make a wrench yet. I don't have golden sheets, which sucks. Because it means I'll have to break it to do it. So let's get a block. Do something like let's just grab some more. Or Akram? It's probably called Akram. Okay, Akram. Oh. That's interesting. I assume to be able to get it back, I need to... Yeah, okay. That's interesting, though. It does... Does it maintain... And if I break it normally? Yeah, okay, so it's just pickaxes that break it. Great. But it has, like, this connected texture thing. Okay, interesting. Okay, so that's a folding door, which I cool, useful. What I'm going to use it for yet, I don't fully know. Okay, so first thing, step. It's just a step, but it does have auto place, which is kind of nice. I love this feature of create. So step is kind of cool. I can make it any step I want. Cool. They have the vertical variant too, which is just how does it place the vertical step? Does it change placement based on corner? Yes. Okay, so I can place it on any of the corners. That's kind of useful. What is a zinc chain? Oh, it's actually just straight up a chain. It's a climbable chain. Okay, hold on. If I go... This is like something we can use to get down. Right? Okay, hold on. Okay, we have to test this. Where can I do this from? Up here? Yeah, I can do it up here. If I wanted to, let's say I'm like in a cave or something, right? And I'm like, oh my god, I am on this ledge. I can't climb. I can't climb here. It's so far down. I did this. No. Man. Oh, wait, no. Maybe if I did something like, Dad, hold on. I'm cooking here. Give me a minute. Ooh. Let's grab some dirt, right? Let's just say, like, I have, like, there's a big patch down there. I happen to have, something above me to grab. I did this. That is so cool. So cool. Okay. This is like a better ladder. I love that. Okay, so that is pretty good. Okay, this is going on my to make a bunch of list because it will help me get down. Okay, that's insanely useful. Okay, so that's on the list of things to make like immediately. Look at some of the other ones now. Top panel. Not loaded. It's a half panel. It doesn't seem to like placing multiple of them. So half panels, I don't know. They're not for me. But this, the slope. Okay. It's not even. It's actually pretty good. Pretty good too. And then it works just like everything else. You can give it a certain block. Oh, I love this. This is such a cool thing. I'm so glad that I looked into this because I love carpenter's blocks. Okay, so bite. It can be placed. Oh, it's like a mini block. Oh, interesting. Okay. That's kind of cool too. That's useful for more detailed stuff. And then we have a beam, which seems like it just goes in a particular direction. It does not look like... Oh, I just accidentally picked it up. Yeah, it does not seem to like having multiple of beams together though. That's unfortunate. Does it fix it if I do like... Hold on. Do like this, because that's broken. If I do this, okay, it does fix it. Great. Okay. That's pretty good. And then you have your standard, the copycat block, which is just going to be a block you can retexture. Okay. So we found that there's some really useful things. How am I going to use? I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I could do... I'm not really a big fan of the beams. They kind of work really weirdly. I could do something like... Need to do this? No, not really. But it does break an entire block's worth of them. That's interesting. Double snipe. Okay. I might need to think a bit more on how I want to use this. Like, oh, you know what you could do? Like, I have this random stairwell here, but I could make... Oh, I forgot my bed's upstairs. I can make like a stair, like a... There's panels, ladies and gentlemen. I have... Thinky brain is doing the thinking. I have a thought. So, let's see. They had panels, I believe, and I can like have like a little, staircase kind of going on, I think. Because, like, this is a bit of a dangerous spot here. So if I made a bunch of these, I could, like, reasonably connect them like this and make, like, a little staircase. I'm, like, really easy to please, apparently. Because that is, like, the coolest thing ever. Let's make a bunch of these little bites, because there's also corner slices, panels. There's flat planes. The plane might be easier to do this with, but it might not look as cool if I do it with just a plane. So let's grab a few planes, which that's a lot of planes. I didn't realize it'd give me like 8 per. And then let's go and grab the bites, because the bites are kind of really cool. But I did see, you know what I saw? I saw layers. Like an onion. Zinc floor, I'm good. Like this, vertical slice. So we're gonna grab a bunch more of these. because these bites are kind of sick. Like the chisel mod. 16 vertical slices for one. Okay, grab some of those. This is just normal shaft. And then we have slice. Not vertical. Okay. Let's do some testing of these stuff to make various structures. Okay, so this is like what? Oh. Oh. That's weird. That functions not like I thought it would. I don't know what I expected, but that definitely was not it. Okay, so vertical slices are weird, but I think I can see, I have a thought on a few uses of vertical slices. Okay, plant pan. Ooh, why are you like this? Is it just like a piece of glass? It is just basically glass. Right? Because it has the same, yeah. Okay, so planes, or pane. Pane? I thought I saw plane as one of the options in there. Like going insane. Pane. Pane. Board. What is the difference? What's the difference here? I'm just looking through these now. This is just... Oh, this is what I was thinking of. Looking... Okay. Got it. But this is what I would use if I wanted to do like a more trapdoor looking one. But I don't want to do that. I want to actually make a railing. But it's good to know these exist without needing to use trapdoors. They functionally are like trapdoors. Man, I have a lot of decorating to do. Okay, so if I want to make an actual stairway, we have... I need a lot of these. The only problem with those is if I break one block worth, I have to break the full one block worth. I can't do like half of a block. Like I'm not going to squeeze past this little small area unless there's enough room. Anyway, that's going to happen like that anyway. So it's not the biggest of deals, I don't think. And I think I like these in general, so... I'm like unironically very focused with this for some reason. Yeah, okay, so they do have to be one block higher. Okay, this is kind of like really cool. This is kind of like one of... Oh man, okay, that is gonna get annoying though. And we have like that. That's kind of sick. I love this. This is such a cool little block. Just do that, I think. I think that's more than enough for me to stay from falling off. And I could do like a railing here, I guess, but I don't know if I need to. But we can do like a... like that kind of thing. And then we have another one here. Ooh, but it does not fit. Not play nicely with others. This works. This works out. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay, I'm happy with that. This is also revolutionary. I'm gonna make a bunch of these chains. These chains kind of might actually be amazing. They also be terrible, but I'm pretty. They look. That seems very powerful to be able to climb down stuff. That's normally a problem. At least for me, it's a problem getting down sometimes. Okay, keep that on me. We can make these look a bit better later. What can I do? Oh, I can use blocks. Let's get some limestone. Keep on me. I'll throw those away eventually. Put the ore away. Okay. Let's just do block. I've been doing like a whole blocks motif, so let's just keep that if I put one. Oh, that takes a lot of blocks though, but pretty cool. can't fit behind it anymore. Okay. This is temporary. I don't know if I want to keep it this color, but I should add like a small yo Valin, welcome. Welcome. We be chillin'. I have discovered some of the coolest blocks in history. This one block is like one of my favorite blocks now. So we're here. There we go. Oh, this is so lovely. I love these blocks. They're so cool. The chat. Welcome. Nice to see you. We are kind of just chilling. We're building, having some discoveries, chatting. Well, I'm yapping, as is my job as a streamer. And so since you're here though, this is the house that I've built. We just basically finished it. But welcome. Alright, now I guess we just need to keep moving on with the planning, because this is like a temporary state. I do want to improve the look of this place, but not too bad so far. Let's lay the groundwork for the next one. The next build. How do I not have cobble? Okay, the next plan is this spot over here. I would like to add like a water wheel here with like a pond over there and like a small river with a water wheel like in this area. How I plan to do this, I don't know yet. A lot of mining and a lot of digging. But I really should probably... Nah, I don't need to upgrade my tools, I'm fine. I'm gonna have to get a new pickaxe soon though. But I am happy with this progress. This is looking beautiful. I do need torches. Torches. What is it? 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Is it 8? Is it 8 wood for... Yeah, I got it right. Perfect. Okay. Because we need like light. It's bugging me that there's dark spots. Oh my gosh. Have some water. Be a vibe. Good water. Okay. How am I gonna do this? Let's just get like the base down, I guess. I'll grab some of the... Let's like work out what I'm building. I'm gonna put this away. I changed my mind. Almost immediately. We need, unironically, more cobble. Like I'm missing cobble. A very odd thing to be missing in in Minecraft, but I've been doing so much other building that I just haven't collected nearly as much cobble as one does when you're in Minecraft. So let's grab some more cobble though. I got a week off school, so you know I will cook. I am also have a week off school. We just finished our midterms, and the next week I am free of school for another week-ish. I have a few assignments to do, and something I actually should be doing right now. But you know, we're just gonna move on. One thing I should have been doing, and I completely forgot to do it, so I'll have to do it tonight. But yeah, I'm also off. It's why one of the reasons we have a stream right now, because I have the time to make a stream, which I did not before. Okay, so this river, like, so we have like the main lake, kind of more of a river than a lake, but bear with me. We have that. What's this place? So we're gonna do like a little stream from a pond, I think, and then we're gonna have a water wheel in it, and then from that water wheel we'll make our basic create stuff, because I want to get into create, because it is the mod I chose to use in this pack. So we're gonna make some cool stuff. I think probably. I also want to make like a giant. I have a lot of things I want to make, so we're gonna work on them over the course of the next little while. What do I need to figure out a pattern. So the problem is building this river here is going to not only intersect with that, but it's also going to intersect with my house. So I need thought. I was going to build like the place where the wheel goes to on this side over here. Maybe, just maybe, I should do it on that side. I can have like an in-mountain water wheel, like a mini like little footbridge across. I'll do like a little bit of terraforming just to make it look nice. Okay, you know what? I have. Let's go grab a shovel. Do a little bit of terraforming. And see what we can come up with. I don't know what chest. Where's my chest? There it is. Do a little bit of terraforming. So I'm thinking I want to make this a little bit wider, except for maybe right here where we'll enter. Well, this will be like our water wheel is. I'm gonna just do a that'll be like where our water wheel is, and then it'll go out this way. So let's clear some of the trees real quick. All right. This will be like the pond area, I think. One, two. I have a lot of trees to chop. Entire section. I don't need to chop all the trees in this area yet. Like we'll come back to this because I just want to lay it out in general first, because I do actually have places to be today. I do have a few things I need to do today before anything else. I want to make this, so I want this area to be a bit narrow, but I want this section to be less narrow. We're going to open it up a bit. Make it a bit more pond-like. Make it like an offshoot from said pond. This is like the first time I've done like specifically done terraforming for the sake of building an area. It's interesting. I don't normally do this. This is like a first for me. I don't normally terraform to build. I just build with the natural landscape. This is kind of cool. I don't normally do this. Okay. So water wheel there. Behind it, we're going to have like this mound here. I think is going to be where some of our stuff is. And then, so the pond will come through here. We'll have a water wheel right here. But I think the problem with putting a water wheel right here is it's like the water wheel needs a top part of water. Like if I show you, I can make one, right? I should be able to make a water wheel. They're not, I don't remember them being that expensive. I don't think they even need andesite casing. I think you can just make a water wheel right off the bat. Oh, you just need a shaft. Okay, I don't have andesite alloy yet. I can make one, but not important. But they need like an overflow current. How am I gonna do that without making it look terrible? I can build like make it look like kind of like a dam. You know? Like I can basically, instead of, it'll take a lot more time, but instead of just having like a river on the same level, I actually have it flow over, like from, like I have it, this part just be a bit raised. I think it'd look a bit weird though. It's not really how Minecraft generates. I'm trying to keep it a little bit real. I'm trying to think how to do this. I don't know how to do this. I can put it lower. That might work. Like if I put it on this level, it would make a bit more sense for it to be higher up. Hell, even if I put it one lower than that, down all the way in where I plan to put the actual river, work too. I'll need to fill all this water. Oh god, that's gonna take a while because I don't have enough stuff. Let's get some iron cooking, because I'm gonna take some time to build this, and then I'm gonna need buckets. So let's get some iron smelting. I have a bunch of it. Okay. Iron, getting ready. Let's do... Do I want this entire area? No, I just kind of want like maybe from here kind of thing. I'm gonna dig out some of this area. Oh, there's just naturally occurring water underneath here. There's like a whole water cavern down there. Kevin. Something like this. Except I'm gonna push it one farther back towards my base. So it's gonna be more like this. I'm gonna need their pick. Something like this, maybe? Where then comes from there, goes this way, and then I have like a water wheel built into the side here. I think that's what I'm considering. Don't know if I like that though. I don't know. Okay, there's only one way to find out, and that is to start building it. I'll adjust it as we go. All right, I do need a new shovel because this one has been used. I might actually make a diamond shovel, which some of you might consider a little ludicrous, but since I'm gonna actually be doing terraforming, I'm gonna consider it a wise investment of my resources to make a shovel that is gonna last me longer than 5 seconds. So that goes there, there. Okay. Almost night. Like half day. Just after half day. I can also take a little bit more from this part specifically. Make it a bit wider so I have a bit more room to make a little bit more of a crunch, if you will. The leg. Okay. I think this works well. I think it works well enough. Let's get rid of some of the trees. I might end up replanting them later, but I need to see it with a little bit of a better picture of what I have in my head. Right now, the pictures in my head does not match up. But mostly because these trees are in the way. Deforestation time, everybody. Everyone's favorite moment of a Minecraft streamer / YouTuber. Wanton destruction of the environment. Okay. That's not too bad. Like I said, I think I could expand. Maybe. It's a bit. I don't know. It's too shallow. That's why. But that's going to be fixed by me digging it further in. And I might just want to turn this into more of a bar. And it was. Just so that I have like, I want it to be like a kind of like a basin, I guess. Kind of something like that, where it's like a basin, and I can put the water all the way up to here. I just need to fix this side if I do that, because then I won't be able to access the mine at all, because it will all overflow. What this could do, I don't like this as much. I don't like this side. That side, delicious. This side, I'm kind of mid about it. Kind of mid on this side. Let's, I'm gonna need to get more bread. I keep forgetting my bed is up here now. Only sleep at night. Oh, I need to make table. I can make furniture with that. I didn't even think about making furniture. Pretty cool. I should look into getting chisel. Like, as much as I like using copycat blocks, and they're really good for like bigger stuff, chisel's really good if you want like fine-tuned stuff. Like if I wanted to make a dresser or something, I wouldn't want to make it with copycat blocks. But larger structural things are great to make it structural blocks. I don't think there is a chisel. Hold on, is there a chisel mod for this version? Let's check. I spelled chisel wrong. Yes. There is... No, that's not the same thing. Not what I'm looking for. No, it's not really. They have different block variants. They don't really have chisel anymore. Used to be a thing. Oh, you know what it could be called? Okay, I know I'm taking a moment and I really should just be not, but I should do this later, but doesn't look like it from a cursory glance. A really brief glance. It doesn't look like there's chisel. Like the old chisel and bits was the newer one, but it doesn't look like they have it anymore. This would be watery. Okay, which I'm gonna want to fix because I'm realizing that this would bleed into my area over here. I need to think a little bit more carefully about how I'm planning this. Because if I just put it here, it would be like here. No, it wouldn't be too bad. This, then let's just finish off like mining out up until the water, because I don't want to spread water in here yet. I was thinking of doing it up to the second block here, which means if I put it here, it's going to spread all the way down there. Not what I'm looking to do. How do I do that? How do I fix that? Probably like this. Like a little bit of additional block kind of thing. That way this shouldn't intersect, but we'll find out. I could also do it the opposite way. I know I'm mining and remining a bunch of the same stuff, but the problem I want to do, and I'll explain it in a bit like more concise words, is I'm thinking of putting the water up to this second block level and then like expanding in the middle, like having it be like deeper. If I do that all the way across, we get to here in my area, and it becomes a little bit of a problem because like it's flat ground, and I want to make it look relatively vanilla. So if I just block this area, it would kind of look silly. I wouldn't make any sense to me, but if I do it right, I think I can get it to look kind of nice. But let's see if I can get it to work. Like that's not too bad. That at least kind of makes sense, I think. And it would keep the water from going this way. I can just fill where I need. Okay. To mining. I need to do more mining. Some of this area is specific. Then I need to mine the middle a little bit. The little area out. Because it'd be cool if I could fish in here too. And it has like a nice cave under it, which is kind of cool. The water. I need to fill this with water. But now, not too shabby. This is like my first like real like super terraform thing that I've built. So I'm gonna accept it's not gonna be the perfect thing in the world. Not gonna be green. I'm not here to be green. I'm here to be green adjacent. Early. Okay. Water buckets it is. I need more water. Give me the iron for the water. How many buckets? I want to be doing this for ages, so we'll start with 3. If I need to, I have them in my inventory. I can always make more. That's not what I expected to happen. Okay, so... 2. Okay. So first of all, let's get this side fully watered in, and we'll work this side. Does it not have an infinite water source? Where is it? There we go. This is like the hardest part, I swear, about water sources. They are not the easiest to place. You need to do just the right ones to get it to go. Here. There we go. Okay, so those are now static. Let's do the middle ones. Great. Let's do the... I think I just need to do the outside edge first. And then we'll see where it's missing some. Oh wait, that worked. I didn't think that was an infinite water source there. Really? Here. Oh, we're starting to get it. Almost. I just need a few of these blocks to the water sources, and I think it'll start to clear out properly. That one. The middle is going to be the roughest because I don't know how to get the middle to be a water source. Oh, that's how. Okay. Apparently I can do the bottom part and it will work. Oh, I did it? I did it! Let's go! Okay, next part is over here. Is that enough to get it? No, it's not quite a source yet. Come on, give me a source. You cheeky? Yeah! You have a source. Okay. Wonderful. This side is officially completed. I realized I want to do 2 levels up. I might change my tune on that one, because doing 1 level up was a pain. You would think the second level would be easier, but not convinced about it being easier. Okay, cool. This is almost done. I would just have to, like, break this middle section. We'll have, like, a nice little river that I made. How? But I do want to expand it 1 further up. I do want to do that. I do want to do it. We're going to do it. It's going to happen. We're doing it. Okay. Let's first break the connection here, because otherwise it'll be really weird in the water. If I don't do this. Great. So now that's all connected. I have 1 more layer. Oh, wait, no, but that'll look weird. Look really weird. Unless, hold on. Because, okay, the thing is, the water level is here. If I put it higher, like if I put this one 2, it's going to look really weird because it's going to be pouring in, and it's just not how it works. But what if I put, like, a set of water blocks here to look like it's overflowed this little barrier? Like, I purposely put a barrier here. That makes it look a little slightly more natural. And have it overflow it. Like an actual, like, water would do. You know what I mean? Okay, hold on. I'm cooking something up. I think I'm cooking something here. Okay. So yeah, this basically, it'd be like it's a small little, like, reservoir I have going on. Maybe. Let's try it. Let's just see what happens. This is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a bit. Because I have a lot of water to place. actually much easier than I thought it was going to be. Apparently water does behave somewhat nicely in large spaces sometimes. That was not nearly as hard as I thought it was going to be to do. I wonder how they do the water in Minecraft. I feel like they do it. Some of this has to be done in other ways. There's no way, because this is working out better than I thought it was going to. To get this out, it's gonna be dark. I'm gonna go sleep because I need to relight the area. I don't really need mobs pounding on my doorstep. Is it, by the way? Okay. I have like probably a little less than an hour. A little less than an hour. Where I have and we're making huge progress in this, like, what is it? It's been like what? 2 hours? Yeah, I've been recording for only 2 hours. Okay, this is approximately what I wanted it like. I'm kind of happy. It would be really cool if I had I was looking for it, a mod that lets you do, what's the word I'm looking for here? A mod that lets you do something more akin to having like actual, like, the water flow in a direction. That would have been really cool, but we don't have that. So we are where we are. Let's get rid of, I'm gonna get some of the border trees. I'll replant some of them because I don't want to just have a decrepit land. I need to improve the area, but for now I have a watering hole. Kind of cool, and I can build some other stuff in this area. I do want to look that. Hold on. I do need to look stuff up. I need to look that particular idea up. It's probably, I could probably get it done. No, not really. Not really. Although this is an interesting. This would be a really cool thing to look into. It could be an interesting version of, what's it called? Of Create. I might have to look into it anyway. But I want to do, like, water stuff is the idea. But I don't think they have anything like that. Because there once was a mod. There once was a mod that would actually, like, have directional stuff that you can tell. Like it would have, like, flowy, but I don't think there's a new one of that. I might have to get, like, it would probably be a shader, but it's not really what I'm looking for. So we'll look into other ways of making this look nicer, but because I don't, it looks a little plain. Maybe a shader pack would help, and maybe I'll add that after. But for now, this is going to be where our water wheel is, and it's going to be built probably right there. And then the rest of this is the lake/river area. I am pretty happy with it. I'm happy with this. Okay, I do need a way to cross, and what better way to cross than some slabs of wood just haphazardly put. Also, these chains, they go. wait. Don't tell me. Hold on, guys. I made a discovery. Let's get some dirt. I'm gonna test something here. Do like a platform real quick. I might have just made an interesting discovery. if I can use it. Okay. You can just climb chains. Climb them. You can make like a ladder. It's like a really cool ladder that you can pass through. I love this. I love this mod. This is design and decor, and I love this. That is so cool. Ooh. I'm gonna be in a thinking mode later today, and we're gonna come back, and I'm probably gonna have like 5 of those ideas left because I'll forget them by the time I turn on the stream. but the idea, there's some cool things I can do with that idea. Interesting. Okay. Yay. Cool. I'm thinking a ladder made out of like purely chains, like an actual like cool looking ladder. I need to look at the ladder that comes from because they also have their own version of ladder. Like they have the copycat ladder. Oh, and I can make it anything. Wait, do they have a copycat chain? Because it's not a copycat block, it's just it's a normal block. The chain I have, but can you make it a copycat? Is there a copycat version? Hold on a minute. No, I don't think so. There's a copycat ladder. But I think it would have the same problems as the normal copycat blocks, which you can't, or like the normal ladder, which means you can't like place it in the middle of nowhere. Okay, that's kind of cool. Anyway, like I was saying, I need like a bridge material, and we're gonna use dark oak because it's the one I have. Okay, we're temporarily gonna make a really ugly looking bridge. I would caution where am I gonna put it, but for now the answer is gonna be here. Because I don't like this spot as a bridge spot. Because it's just too close. Like, I don't like having everything clustered in one area. Sorry, the thinking cap is on, so I'm making a lot of ooh-ahs. But I have a thinking moment. And actually, a use for copper. Hold on. I just thought of a use for copper. The copper grate, isn't it? Yeah, the copper grate is the name of it. And so I can have like a copper grate. Allow the water through. Blocks? Who thought this was okay? Who thought that was okay? Blocks? Okay. Why is it blocks? Is it just so that we have a use for copper? Like, is that the reason it's blocks of copper and not just like ingots? Or like ingots plus nuggets or something? Why is it a full block of copper? That's wild. Kind of crazy. Okay, this is the temporary bridge. I like it being here, and we're going to build it this way, I think. On like a bridge. That will be where I get... There's andesite down there, which is kind of cool. I need andesite anyway. Alrighty. Yeah, this is the big thing I want to do. I'm going to take a moment. After all this building, gotta take a step back. But now I'm just like, well, what now? Well, we can start create soon because I'm gonna put a water wheel there, so we could just do a little bit more create. I need andesite. Andesite for that, which I saved a bunch, so I should have it in here. But I'll keep the copper on me. Iron. I don't have a need for it at the moment. I'm gonna keep it just in case. Got some andesite out. Let's grab our zinc. Make a few of these casings. Let's not make uneven. There we go. And then we'll do it's half and half. Andesite alloy. We have started the tech tree. So we've done the first step, and we're gonna make like 4 of these. Like I said, this is gonna use a lot of resources because andesite is basically used for everything, everything for the foreseeable future. Mechanical grindstone. What are you? Oh, it's like a experience an item can get from crushed. Oh, interesting. Well, anyway, there's a lot of, I have a couple create add-ons. Anyway, so the one I'm looking for is we need a shaft. We can make a water wheel. That water wheel progress. I need a piece of wood or some type of wood. No, not iron. Water wheel. We're gonna make the bigger water wheel, which is just more wood on top. There we go. Large water wheel. Gonna be our first water wheel. The squid has invaded the territory. Okay. Oh my god. That is a large water wheel. We need... Oh, that looks kind of weird though. That's okay. The thing is, for this water wheel to work, it needs like water above it. How am I gonna make that work and still look good? I don't know. I don't have a solid way. Hold on, we need to do some reference art looking. Hold on, I need like realistic picture of a water well, a water wheel. How do they use water wheels? They would have like an aqueduct from the looks of it. Yeah, they had like an aqueduct. Because we have to do, basically, oh, there's apparently a difference between undershoot and overshoot. The overshoot, we're learning stuff today, guys. The overshoot is apparently when you have one going over. It's over, yeah, it's overshooting. So going above the top of the water wheel, and then there's one that's undershoot, which does the opposite, which goes underneath the water wheel. How to make use of that? I do not know. Can't do it here, though. Here it would not work. Because here... Okay, hold on. It would work over here because I actually do have a spot that is pouring over. But here, I don't. Unless I make one. But how do I make that? Okay, let's grab some cobblestone. Because like I said, I want to design this to be a little bit, like, I don't want to... I want to make it a little nice to look at. And I might as well do this now since I'm here and we're chilling. I'm thinking, what if I did like a structure in the water? Does that? It just needs to overshoot. Well, actually, I think undershooting even works in this case. If I cut this off. The problem is it naturally will go back. That's not enough to get it to work. Maybe they rotate it. Because I know you can change the direction that's facing. I did this. This. Would work? No, I think it needs to be... What if I put it 1 block higher? Yes! Haha, that's so cool. It's unironically going that way, though, which is kind of interesting. But that's functional. Okay, I'm a huge mechanical nerd. Well, okay, no, I'm a huge nerd for, like, I'm a gear punk guy. That is so cool. I didn't think that me actually using that, like, the way it's supposed to be, work like that. That's cool. That's kind of cool. Which means if I ever wanted to expand this, I could actually add it to the end of the river. Make like a dam. Oh, that's so cool. That's a future plan, but that's kind of cool. Okay, so that's flowing. Not flowing very much. Like, I'd have to look at stress, but I don't have the stuff to look at stress yet. Need the goggles, which needs flattened. But this is what I wanted to build. I wanted to have a river to do this in because it's kind of cool. I'm surprised it's not having an issue with the water going both directions. But still pretty cool. Okay. So if I do want to actually make progress, I do have to do some of the stuff. Create, so create. One of the first things we need to even consider is, where are you? Where'st? I'm looking for an item vault. No, not a post box. Is it up further? Yes, it is. I'm just crazy. Okay, we need the mechanical press. There's a lot of iron, an inside casing, and some shaft. Inside casing is actually really easy to make. We have the shaft. This is gonna be. We're gonna be making this. This one's gonna be a little scuffed looking, but that's because I'm gonna build it in the middle of nowhere, real quick, because I just want to get some ability to use a wrench. Would be nice. A wrench and perhaps goggles. If I can do that. I don't actually know if I have the stuff to make a goggle. I do. I just need the plates. So, what did I say I needed again? I need iron. I have some. One iron block. I'm gonna need a stripped piece of wood, which is easy because I have a bunch of dark oak. And then andesite alloy. Yay! Andesite alloy. Okay, now that we have that, I can actually. And just was each a bit. Okay. Place that there, get the shaft, and mechanical press. Can the mechanical press work? Probably not actually, because I don't know if the water wheel's gonna have enough stress to be able to handle it. Because everything in this requires stress. If you don't know what Create is by now, I don't know where you've been. Create is a great mod that works off mechanical, like, gears and gears and stuff. So, gears have, like, the system has stress, which is, like, how they manage, like, how much power you can put into a system. So if you have too much stress on a system, it just won't turn. Like, but I can't see that stress to show you what I mean at the moment because I don't have enough. I don't have the stuff. I need to make how many of these? I need a wrench, so I need 3 golden sheep, and then I need the last thing is the goggles, which are 1 golden sheep. So I need 4 in total. We'll see if it can do it. It can, it's just really slow. But the water wheel is turning a machine to make it go whop. And it's giving us plates, which we need. It's the next step. We need plates. Among other things, we can speed this up using gear ratios, which it's going to be really hard for me not to show them to you, because they're so, like, use them everywhere. And now that I've done this, I realize that I have to wait again, but still. Use gear ratios to improve the speed, but with higher speed comes higher stress. So the more, of course, the more speed you have, the more stress that the system has to undergo, which is problematic. So water wheels are actually, like, the giant water wheel actually can take a lot of stress impact, but it's very slow. So what you do with water wheels when you're building them is you generally need to build more than one to get a machine working. There are other machines out there that can produce what's called as kinetic energy. The actual name. Great. But while they can produce, they are not the greatest with stress. So water wheels are good with it though. Better than, like, a lot of people just put a bunch of water wheels in their contraptions to make them run. Am I going to do that? Maybe a little. I'm going to stay away from doing that as much as possible because it's funner to actually try and build. But if it's something I desperately need in the moment, I'm not going to be too much of a worrier. So we have a wrench. The wrench is important because it allows me to, summary, I'll read it out. Multi-purpose tool for working with your kinetic contraptions. When used on blocks, it rotates components around the clicked face. Sneak while interacting to dismantle the components. When used on contraptions, relocates assembled minecart and train-based contraptions. Yes, there are trains, and they're really cool. We are nowhere near to having one, because they take a decent amount of work to make. We're not there yet, but with the goggles, we will have the next important thing, and I'm going to summarize it because I actually know what this does. It is important because these goggles will let you see things you wouldn't normally be able to see. If I go over here, I can actually look at some stuff. Specifically now, I can actually see what stress capacity this thing has. So it can take 512 SU. And at the current speed we're going, with the shaft, so this shaft has a speed because the water wheel is only going so fast, this shaft is actually taking up 32 SU of that stress. So if I put a lot of these in connection with each other and tried to run them all at once, the system would grind to a halt, and this would no longer be functioning. So to avoid this, we just put enough of these in. But 512 is pretty good. If I were trying to go up to speed, I actually am very curious how we can. Okay, we're gonna do an experiment. I'm not really finishing my sentences, and I apologize for that. But yeah, I want to check how quickly speed will change, like how much stress something uses. Like this as a base uses 8. Oh, I'm a dummy. It tells me right there. It uses 8 times the RPM, and we don't really have a way to check the RPM at the moment. I just don't have a way. Does it actually have a base tell me what the RPM is? Have a base RPM for just basic water? I think it does. I just have to find it. Where's the water wheel? There it is. Yeah, okay. So, and these also obviously have a stress capacity based on the RPM. So, the stress capacity is apparently 128 times the RPM. And so that gives it right now, if I were to look, hold on, wait, we can do some math here. I'm gonna get some math while you're hanging out. Let's do calculator. It's at 512 at the base. So if we do 512 divided by 128, we're going about 4 RPM right now. But 4 RPM, this thing, yeah, that makes sense. I could have figured that out on my own. I did not even need to go that far. I could have just figured out by doing this thing's equation. But nonetheless, we're going at 4 RPM. So technically, depending on when I go next, if I do another combo, let's do it. I keep going back and forth because I'm thinking on the fly, and I tend to walk when I do that. Anyway, let's do a combo in 2 of these. Okay, so these are the 2 gears. We're gonna make a gear, what's it called? It's basically like it's an upper gear. So it's gonna speed up the contraption. It's gear shifting. Thank you, achievement. It's gear shifting. So we're gonna do some gear shifting. But this should make it go faster. And when I do this, it was using 64, or it was using half this, I think. It was using 32. So we have effectively, we've doubled it. So that would mean each gear shift doubles both the RPM, but also, for this machine, the stress. So if we put enough of these in series with a high enough speed, we'd have a problem. So that's kind of cool to know. Good to know, because I wasn't sure, because I can't check the RPM by just looking at it. I actually need a specific block for checking RPM and stress, but this gives me a basic. Okay, this is at 64. It was at 32 if I hook it up somewhere else. If I go over here, and look at it again. Yeah, 32. So this interchange multiplies it by 2. So that's kind of cool. Which means this interchange made it go from 4 RPM, 8 RPM. And 8 times 8 is 32, right? Yeah. 8 times 8 is, no, 8 times 8 is 64. Crazy. 8, 8, 16, 16. Yeah, 16, 16. Yes. It's 64. Nonetheless, it's 64. So it actually did increase it by 2, which is great. Yay! Anyway, that's math. That's cool thing. I love this. This is I love doing this. I am the biggest nerd. Oh, and I should probably explain the wrench rotates stuff around axis and shift. Why I wanted it. Nice. I don't know if does it affect stairs? Yeah. Wishful thinking. I might have to go get a mod for that specifically, but anyway. What time is it? We are going to be ending off soon. We might be back on later tonight. I can't guarantee it. It depends, because if I come back and play this more, I'll probably be on back again. At least on this. Anyways, I might go on something else. Let's put this in here for now, along with the other stuff. Create. I'm going to keep this on me because it's really useful. There. I'll need a chest for tech, but when I make the other base over there, I'm going to make a area over there for create stuff. At least the beginning create stuff I'll make over here. But until then, put stuff away and end off the episode, I guess. It was good, or well, it's not an episode, it's a stream, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I'm thinking. Is there anything else I need? I'm pretty good on resources, unironically, probably more iron, but other than that, I think I'm good. We're gonna need more zinc. Zinc is going to be a never-ending thing I need, and also andesite. Is there a way, because create allows for a lot of ways to get blocks you normally, whoa. You can get andesite with cobblestone, and get diorite with nether port and cobble. And this is just through blasting. Okay. Interesting. Well, that's something I'll work with later. But nonetheless, that's, I think, about it for today. I think that's all we're going to do today. I'm going to do, I think for this one, I'm going to treat it differently from my previous times I've played, where I allow myself to play stuff off camera. And just to get a lot of boring stuff, but I don't know. I like building on camera because it gives me time to talk to you guys without, you know, having issues. Because if I'm trying to think through something and I'm trying to keep an eye on chat, because I'm not good at that. I can't really think about talking and responding well and thinking about what I'm doing. So building is good for that. So we'll have a mix of stuff in most of my streams then. Whatever I need to do at the time. So tonight, maybe tomorrow. Depends, again, what's going on at the time. So with that being said, I appreciate all of you guys who came by. Thank you for being here. You guys have this was a good stream. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoy, and those of you who watch the VODs afterwards, I hope it's good. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm gonna say that I can try to make this into a video. I can't guarantee it. Probably won't happen. Oh, I had a replay buffer going. Oh, I should have been using that. Whoopsie. Oh well. Oh well. That's I'll have that for next time. But anyway, yeah. So this is the world. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys have a good time. I'm actually gonna switch to me. Hi. I already said everything though, so I don't know why I switched here. Anyway, have a good night, everyone. Or I know some of you probably are on like break or weekend or whatever. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys have a fun time. Good luck. Merry Christmas. See you guys hopefully soon. Bye.